Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is Tuesday, December 1st, 2015. Yes, it is the start of December. The year is flying. But let's take a look at the stock. Let's take a look at the S&P 500 E-mini futures. And what you'll see here is that the futures right now are trading higher by about 7 points to 20.86 and 3/4 per contract. So futures are trading decently higher. You can see really right around 5 o'clock in the morning, futures took off to the upside, and now they've pulled back a little bit here. So again, we're going to see how this market plays out today. Yesterday we had a little bit of a mild down day. I don't want to say it was really all that powerful. Volume was very, very light, and we may be seeing more of that today. But either way, we do have some stocks in the news, and let's see where the money can be made today. We're going to start the session off with Joy Global. And what you're going to see here, ticker symbol JOY, stock is trading decently lower. It looks like right now this is down on a downgrade from what I can tell. So again, for the most part, I think Joy is down on a downgrade. I don't think we can make too much out of it, but the stock closed at $15.35, now trading at $14.50. This is a new multi-year low as well, so it becomes very, very difficult to trade this equity with any real confidence. So I would be a little bit on the careful side here and let it play itself out a little bit. And we'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. But this one is trading lower. But this is something that we might trade once the opening bell rings in the intraday stock chat room. So if you want to come over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. Feel free. You'll trade right alongside of us. Let's take a look at Cummins Engines, ticker symbol CMI. This is another one that is down on a downgrade today, closed at $100.37. It is now trading at $96.98. So decent little dip there for Cummins Engines. We'll be looking at this one also once the opening bell rings today. So this is another stock that will be on our radar. Let's take a look at BIDU, which is Baidu. Yesterday, this had a surging move as Baidu and Alibaba were both added to the MSCI emerging market index, and you can see the big surge into the close yesterday, and today it is pulling back. So it closed at around 218 yesterday, trading right now at around 214. I do not see much upside in this equity, so again, be a little bit cautious here. This may be poised to pull back a little bit more, but we will look at this one once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at InfoBlocks, and that's BLOX as the ticker symbol. And what you're going to see here is stock is trading nicely higher, closed at $15.04. It's now trading at $18.20. You will hit a little bit of resistance around $18.90, so keep that on the radar. If you are long, probably want to trail your stop loss as the stock approaches that level. But this is a pretty strong gap up today. Good little move, but we'll be running into resistance around $18.90 today, so $18.90. So watch for some resistance there. This is also a light volume name. What I mean by that is rarely does it trade 1 million shares a day. On average, trades about 450,000. So these stocks have a tendency to sometimes overshoot, and that's something you got to be a little bit careful with. But watch for resistance on InfoBlocks right around the $18.90 level. Let's take a look at THO today, which is Thor Industries. Stock is trading nicely higher. Right now it's trading at $60.75. There's not a lot of volume behind the move, but nonetheless, this is a good pop. I'm going to give this the upside bias to $62. So if you own this stock, try to ride it out a little bit, try your stop loss, but give it the upside bias to around 62. That's where you hit major resistance on the chart. So gets to 62, 62.05. That's going to be a major resistance level for this name. And again, keep that on the radar today. Let's take a look at Mattress Firm. Ticker symbol is MFRM, and what you're going to see here is that the stock looks like they are buying out a company called Sleepy's. Many of you have probably seen those stores around, but it looks like Mattress Firm is buying Sleepy's. I don't know the exact details here, but either way, the stock closed at $49.36. It's now trading at $53.10. So it's a pretty good pop here. But all in all, when you look at the name, it is long in the tooth already. So be very, very careful up here. A lot of times, the acquiring company will go down in price. This time, the stock has traded higher, but very, very often it will go down. So this is something we'd look at once the opening bell rings. And again, this is another light volume name. What I mean by that is rarely does it trade a million shares. So if you want to see how we're going to play this, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat, and you'll see everything that we're doing there. Let's take a look at Deere & Company. This one could be on the move today. It's not doing much right now, but it looks like the company is going to lay off 220 workers. They're also going to do some other stuff there. You can read all about it if you want. But either way, this will be on my radar today as a potential play. So keep this one on the front burner. Let's take a look at Win. Win could be volatile today. The stock right now is actually trading up a little bit. But Macau numbers came out. Looks like the figures were down about 32%, Macau gaming figures. So again, all of the casino names will be in play today. Las Vegas Sands, MPEL. So these are stocks that we will be watching once the opening bell rings today. MGM would be another one as well. All right, let's turn our attention to crude oil today. Crude oil is trading down 35 cents to $41.30 a barrel. So crude oil trading a little bit lower at the start of the day. You have gold futures trading up $2.40 to $1,067 an ounce. So we're not going to make too much out of either one of them today, but they will be on our radar once the opening bell rings. And again, this is what we're looking at today. So if you have not done so yet, want to come over, trade alongside of us, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat, and you will see everything that we are doing there. Right now, the S&P futures are up 7 points, so a good little start to the day. But we'll see how this market plays out once the opening bell rings. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.